So how many of you believe in allowances for kids, and should an allowance be tied to chores? Well, we take a look at a new spin on allowances in our Parenting Today. Well, one of the most common things that some parents struggle with are allowances, whether or not you give them, and if so, how much, those kind of things. So are allowances important?
I think it can be. It's a great way to practice having the economic recession or the economic boom, and that's what we talk about. We just wrapped up a class up in Alaska, and I had many parents chomping at the bit. When are we going to talk about allowances? So it comes up often.
All right, so what age group do you start talking about allowances, that it makes sense?
Yeah, you know, 5,
Okay.
5, 6, something like that, but you know your child best. I wouldn't go too much earlier than that, but Love and Logic looks at allowances a lot differently, I think, than what we're used to.
Because I know you kind of avoid saying chores, and you
Yeah.
refer to it more as a contribution. So what's the importance of that?
Yeah, well, chores are we kind of think hired hand, right? Slave labor, so to speak. And contributions are something that you do to become a pivotal point of our family, to give back, to help raise your self-esteem. We don't pay for contributions. Allowance has nothing to do with the work that they do to be a part of our family. Allowance, we consider it's like free money, it's like practice money.
All right, so you're going to set a certain amount then.
Yeah, it's not much.
You're going to decide, yeah, you're going to decide what that amount of money is, and then you think it's also very important time-wise to give it at the same time every week.
Exactly. In a house that I know really well, it's Wednesday. Wednesday morning, my kids get $1. How do I know that's enough? Because they look at me and they're like, oh, that's not enough. Then I know it's just the right amount. But then you'll also hear things like, well, I'm going to save this up, or I'm going to spend it. But the key is that we don't tell them what to do with it. It's their practice money. When it's gone, it's gone. There's no more until that next Wednesday or Friday or Saturday or whatever you decide.
All right, then are you tying it, the allowance, to any contributions or making sure certain things are done?
Not in Love and Logic. What they do inside of the family unit is because that's what we do as a family to show love and support. This allowance is my gift to you. It's practice money. I want them to have the practice of saving it for something or spending it, you know, unwisely and then hoping and wishing they had more. What a great lesson to learn. When we constantly bail our kids out and say, well, here's $5 more or here's $10 more, we don't allow them to feel that stress of economic recession. And I think we rob them of that gift.
Okay, so this is just an opportunity for them to learn, like you said, how to save, how to spend, but at the same time, it doesn't mean you're not considering them that they have to make contributions to the family throughout the week.
Exactly. Think of allowance as extra. You know, we're not asking them to use their allowance to pay for their food and their clothing. This is the extra stuff. This is the sucker at the circus. This is the renting a movie. Maybe they want to combine if there's siblings, but it's the extra above and beyond stuff. So the amount is little, and we let them spend it or not spend it, up to them.
All right, different way to look at allowances.
It
Thanks a lot, Chris.
Yeah, you bet.
All right, and for more about giving allowances to your kids and how much, those kind of questions, you can always head to our website at news8000.com.